The United Kingdom's Ministry of Defense latest intelligence update on Ukraine, August 5, 2023. In the early hours of August 4, 2023, the Russian Navy landing ship Olenegorsky Gornyak was seriously damaged after being struck while docked at the Black Sea Fleet's base in Novorossiysk. Photographs showing the ship tilting at a 30 to 40 degree angle suggest multiple watertight compartments were breached, overwhelming damage control efforts by the crew. Though normally part of Russia's northern fleet, the Olenegorsky Gornyak has augmented Black Sea naval forces since the invasion of Ukraine. It has frequently transported military personnel and equipment between Russia and occupied Crimea when attacks have disrupted traffic across the Kerch Bridge. At 113 meters long with a displacement of 3,600 tons, the Olenegorsky Gornyak is the largest Russian naval vessel lost in combat since the cruiser Moskva sank on April 13, 2022. Its damage is a major blow to the Black Sea Fleet, which had relocated the bulk of its ships to Novorossiysk due to the high threat environment around Sevastopol. This further degrades Russia's naval posture in the Black Sea at a critical phase of the war. The Institute for the Study of War Russian Offensive Campaign Assessment. On August 4, Ukrainian forces struck a Russian oil tanker in the Black Sea using a naval drone, the second such attack in 2 days. The tanker was identified as the SIG, currently under U.S. sanctions for supplying jet fuel to Russian forces in Syria. Ukrainian officials confirmed the Ukrainian Navy targeted the ship near the Kerch Strait Bridge. According to the Russian Federal Agency for Sea Transport, the drone strike occurred 27 kilometers south of the bridge, prompting a temporary suspension of traffic. Russian military bloggers reported the drone punched a 2x1 meter hole in the engine room, but did not cause an oil spill. The nature and location of the strike indicates Ukraine likely aimed to disable the vessel without ecological impact. Targeting the stern minimizes oil spill risk while hitting critical machinery. Ukraine has focused attacks on the Kerch Bridge to degrade Russian logistics in southern Ukraine. This strike on a tanker near the bridge is likely part of a broader effort to disrupt naval resupply of Russian forces. Its timing and location suggest it was intended to compound the impact of bridge disruptions on a key Russian ground line of communication. The Institute for the Study of War key takeaways today. Ukraine warned it may target ships near Russian Black Sea ports, responding to strikes on Odessa that have disrupted Ukraine's main port since July 17. The naval strikes likely support a campaign to set conditions for a Ukrainian counteroffensive. Ukraine continues fixing Russian forces around Bakhmut despite slower operations there. Limited Ukrainian ground attacks in the south on August 5 fit an ongoing pattern of strikes on Russian logistics and command. Officials from 40 countries began talks in Saudi Arabia to draft principles for a future Ukraine settlement. Russia conducted offensive operations across eastern and southern Ukraine but made limited gains. Ukraine counterattacked along several axes in the east and south with limited success. Pardoned Wagner convicts show high recidivism in Russia. Russian officials continue forcibly relocating Ukrainian children under the pretext of summer vacations.